Okay, here's our next tool, eraser tool. So basically, this eraser tool is a very powerful tool and a very nice tool. You can actually crop out an image from the background using this tool. Though there are various things you can do with it, but I'll just show you a sample of what I'm talking about. So I'll unlock this background layer so I can play with the background of this picture. I can actually clean it, and you see the canvas is being displayed. So I'm going to use two tools for this particular illustration. I'm using the brush tool and I'm going to use the history brush tool to bring back those parts I mistakenly erased out. So it's just gonna watch and see. Okay, so this is not so professional, it's not so um, precise when cropping out background. It's quite an easy way to take out things from an image if you have a much more lesser a lesser busy photo. So you can actually use eraser tool and extra brush to crop out image. There's just variety of things you can do with Photoshop. Um, you can do the same thing in 5 different ways. But just for you to understand the power of each of the tools you see there. So basically I'm cleaning out the background. So I'm sure I'm not doing this because of the video, so I'm not doing it so perfectly well. It's just to illustrate something to you. Yeah. So here you go. So this part I do not crop out well. I erase some details from the image. I can use my history brush to help me bring it back. As you can see, brings back those the previous image. Yeah. So as you can see. So working with these two tools precisely, well zoomed in, you can go a long way to crop out a picture from the background. So that's this eraser tool. Many more things you can do with that, just to know its function. So let's go back to the initial picture. Next one here is background eraser tool. Basically, this does the same, but it works with several layers put together. Yeah. Imagine you duplicate this layer down, and clean. It cleans it up. I don't really know what this tool is used for. You can just Google or check out Photoshop manual. I don't basically use this for most things. I guess I'll do my research too. So let's go to this magic eraser tool. Basically, this works like this magic wand here. So what you just do is just click a particular range of colors of the image, like so. It automatically dictates this color, this particular color over the edges of the picture or the image. So this will go in because this pink here looks similar to this same range color. So like I said, it's not 100% correct. So for this area, it's up like this. You can also use your history brush to bring it back. Because it's a computer, it's not a perfect. It needs a manual touch. If you get something like this, you can also use a history brush to bring back uh, some part of the picture back. So basically, that's how the history brush works. I don't use this one, so check that out on your own. So let's move over to this gradient and paint bucket. Let's go back to initial image. Um, I was just gonna create a new layer here. Our gradient tool simply works this way. You click and drag and you see the effect of, yeah, it creates a kind of background or a color gradient over your image. You can also do some silly things like turn this to soft light and gives it a kind of effect, more like color gradient. You can say the effect of this gradient, and you can actually change your gradient to anything. You can create your own by just tapping on this color here, and this panel comes up and change this color to anything you want to change it to. It has to match with your image. Yeah, so it will look funny. Here you go. So I'll just click and drag it again. It takes this new shape. So you see the effect of this image. It just this gradient part. Yeah. This can also, this is on, I changed the blending mode to lighting. If I keep it normal, it's going to look like this. Let's just increase the opacity full. So this is how it looks like when the opacity is set to 100. And when I reduce it and I try to blend it to my background image, it's going to look like this. Here's before, here's after. And just a slight effect on the picture. Yeah, you can explore that on your own. So let's move to the next one. We have the paint bucket tool. So basically, this paint bucket just drops a solid color on your canvas. You just create a new layer and you click, and it takes from this 4 color and just paste solid color. You can change the color if you want to. Color and paste. Here you go. Okay. So you can actually create a background like this by unlocking this and take this below. And if you want to use the eraser tool or this script magic tool, you can just you click this layer here and click your magic wand. Just trying to illustrate something and you delete. So you see the background layer is displayed because I've just deleted part of this layer on top. So now the layer below, this is layer 1, now displays, now see the color. Yeah. That's how to use the paint bucket tool. You can change this particular color to anything you want, depending on what you want to do. As you can see, it just changes this part because I didn't crop the whole of the picture. Yeah. So the next one we'll be looking at is the blur tool. Basically, this blur tool just blurs out a particular part of the image. Here's the strength. Yeah. So you see the effect of this lip now. It's now getting blur. So there's some certain parts of your image you may just want to blur out. So maybe some errors in the background, some faces you just want to blur out of your picture. So this is how it looks like. Okay. And there's another tool here, the smog tool. Basically this one just distorts your images. We try to cause a kind of effect. You can also explore and use it to your own taste. As you can see, it just distorts your images. And, you explore and get to know it better. So the next one here is the sharpen tool. Basically, this sharpens areas of your photo. Let's say the eyebrows. As you can see, it sharpens just this part of your image. Yeah, it's a very nice tool. Yeah. So it only sharpens whatever you click on, not the whole image. And here is the strength. Okay, let's move to the next one. So the next tool basically is a dodge, bond, and sponge tool. So basically this tool just work with the brightness and darkness. Let's say darkness, the shadows of a photo. Okay, let's take for example the dodge tool, and here's 3 panels under the dodge tool. Let's work with the shadows. Let's see the effect of these shadows. Here, it might not be so obvious because of the exposure. Let's take it up a little bit let's see the effect here. Yeah, it's kind of whitish. So let's see the next one here. Midtones. Oh, this is way higher and harsh. And the high tones, these are way off. This is so harsh. So depending on the area of the picture, you have to use this to highlight part of your images where light didn't touch very well. So you can use this tool to adjust that when too much of everything is certainly bad. So you don't want to do this too much, or you reduce the opacity, the exposure over here. So that brings us to the next. This is just the opposite of um, the dodge tool. So there are also three panels here. The shadows, as you can see, here's the effect. Midtones. Let's take this up a little bit. Oh, this is just black. And let's see the highlights. Oh, this is way blacker and darker. So as you can see, three levels of the dodge and the burn. As you can see the effect on the face. So this next one here is the sponge tool. So this sponge tool comes in only two formats: desaturate and to saturate. So basically, desaturate these lips, and you see the effects turn to black and white. So whatever part of the image you decide to desaturate becomes black and white, like neutral. Let's go back. Same thing if you want to add more colors to a particular part of the image. Here is it. As you can see. If it's too much, you can always reduce your flow here, or maybe reduce the opacity if it's on a duplicated layer. So let's go back. And here we go. This is the text tool. Basically, this one just enables you to write on your photo or your document file. So just say the girl, and here's the color. You can change the color over here. So whatever you want. You can adjust the color after writing it. There you go. Here's the size of your text. Here's the pattern or the style. Here you select different text on your different kind of text on your system or your laptop, as you can see. So you can use this move tool to place this text wherever you want it to be. You can also adjust the height and the width as well. There you go. Yeah. So that's like 8 bucks. Let's go back. You can also do vertical typing method. Also the girl. There you go. Just a different pattern.